Hello everybody, welcome back to another pomade review, and the pomade we'll be taking a look at today is Yes Ma'am, it's Dapper Dan. Now I know what some of you watching this video out there may be thinking of. I don't want fop, goddammit, I'm a Dapper Dan man. And if you thought that, then good, because that's exactly what this pomade is supposed to make you think of. And for the rest of you out there who are kind of confused on what he just said or what I was referring to, Dapper Dan is pop culture's most famous hair product. It is the particular pomade from the 2001 film Oh Brother, Where Art Thou that George Clooney's character is so addicted to, and the pomade does play a large role in the film's plot. Just let me tell you that without giving any spoilers. If you haven't seen it, then just go ahead and watch the movie. It's a really fun one. And this pomade right over here is not the exact Dapper Dan you see in the movie. It is rather a tribute to the Dapper Dan from the film. Now, contrary to what people think, the Dapper Dan pomade never existed before. Some people actually think that there was a pomade back then called Dapper Dan, but somehow it's gone, and the movie is somehow reviving it to remind people that it actually existed before. But no, Dapper Dan is a product of the producer's imagination as far as I'm concerned, and there's never been any hair product or pomade called Dapper Dan back in the day. And for the record, this is actually German. If you ever heard of Pomadeshop.de, they are Germany's most famous online pomade shop, and they have their headquarters in Munich, and they have another outpost in Cologne. And Pomadeshop, the guys at Pomadeshop, they wanted to create a line of products, a line of classic hair products that is a tribute to Dapper Dan from the movie. So their main product is this medium hold pomade over here. There's also a heavy holding version, 2 hair tonics which are green and blue, and 2 aftershaves which are green and blue as well. And they have the blue aftershave right over here, which I normally use after a shave. And well, it's pretty good stuff. But today we'll be talking about the pomade. I have to add that there is another brand of pomades called Dapper Dan, and they come from Sheffield in the United Kingdom. However, if you really want something that's close to the movie, I strongly recommend you to get the one from Germany instead. This one right over here, because the overall appearance and performance of the product is more similar to that of what you would expect to see from the film, because the products that the UK-based Dapper Dan makes are nothing close to what you see in the film, nor is it anything close to this one, because their main products are a gel type water-based, orthodox water-based pomade. I think they also have an oil-based pomade as well, but it's more of the heavier holding, extreme hold, waxy oil-based pomade, and they also have a matte clay as well, but those products are nothing close to what you expect to find from the movie, or something that will remind you of a classic product. And the overall appearance of the cans also look very different from that of the movie. So if you want something that's a close replica, or the closest replica you can find in the current market today, then just really get this one that I'm holding in my hands and reviewing today. This has been requested to me to review by Boris Nestorov. Boris, this video is for you, and I know you've been waiting for this one for a while, so here it finally is. I just came out of the shower with blow-dried hair, completely degreased. I'm just gonna dampen my hair a little bit now. Now, let's talk about the design of the can itself. It's supposed to be very similar and remind you to that of the movie's pomade. Of course, it's red. It has that red and white checkered or whatever pattern stripe thingy. And there's a picture of a Dapper Man, which is not exactly like the one in the movie, but you kind of do get the point. It's sort of like a stock image Dapper, which says, "Yes, ma'am, it's Dapper Dan." By the way, there's a US version of this one. For Dapper Dan pomades that are sold in the US, it's called Don Draper instead of Dapper Dan, which is a reference to the main character from Mad Men. Over here, it says 1925 style, where the price 25 cents is supposed to appear in the actual pomade from the movie. And the real Dapper Dan from the movie contains seal oil, but this one has coconut oil instead, and where it's supposed to say contains seal oil, it says contains coconut oil right over here. And the pomade, unlike the movie version, contains 3.5 ounces worth of product, while the one in the movie has only 3 ounces. It comes in a screw lid, and this is what the product inside looks like. A very typical pale yellow, classic color of a pomade, and you would see somewhat of a little bit of a greasy texture, but it looks creamy for the most part. It's like it has that firm waxiness to it with some greasy balance to it, and as expected, it's pretty soft and creamy to scoop out. Really nice and creamy. The scent on it, by the way, is sort of a pina colada scent. Some people say it's a pineapple scent, but no, to me, I say it's a pina colada scent with a dominant scent of coconut. To be honest, the pineapple scent on it is rather subtle because I get mainly coconut with very slight notes of pineapple. But I still can smell this pineapple, which is why I called it a pina colada scent. But I really like the scent because I honestly am a sucker for fruity scents. I freaking love fruit, okay? So let's just put it on my hands, and it's just really, really easy. No pressure required to break down in your hands. It just breaks down nice and greasy. Now for those of you who kind of like missed out the scoop because I don't think I demonstrated properly, this is how it scoops out. Really, really nice. It's pretty easy. Yeah, it's a little bit of stickiness to it, but it feels even more greasy as you break it down. It does not feel too waxy whatsoever, but there's just really that nice creaminess, and applying it to your hair is really, really easy, being so creamy itself. And the shine on this, by the way, it's sort of like, it doesn't look too greasy, but it's very nice medium shine with somewhat of gloss to it. And this is, I guess, you're trying to go after what you see in the movie, because George Clooney's character, his hair isn't too shiny, but there's at least some kind of a shine to it. And so they're going after the medium shine that you see in the film as well. And combing through it, there's definitely no tug, but you would feel, it feels just like combing an average medium pomade, just with a more, slightly more creamy resistance. And forming your part should be really, really easy to do. See that? It's nice and straight. And the slickness on this, it's pretty slick stuff. Good slickness, I'd say, but not the best, but it's sort of good for a medium holding pomade. And I'd have to talk about the endurance for this one. Despite feeling like it probably won't have a lot of hold for some of you, at least for me, the endurance does stick all day. I mean, I'd be lying if I say that I would get the exact same shape throughout the day, because eventually your hair would just fall apart a little bit, but for the most part, its endurance on it is just really, really nice, and you have generally the same shape, but lose a little bit of height throughout the day. And the really nice thing about it is that it builds up to a firm. It's like a true medium hold on the first application on the first day, but after you build it up, it immediately becomes firm, and it gives your hair a really nice hold throughout the day. And the buildup also doesn't feel too greasy either, which I'm pretty surprised. And you can see a very nice and natural rounded shade with it. You can see the shine going on the sides over here. But overall, this is one of my most favorite factory-made mediums of all time, which has a quality equal to that of homebrew. Next, just call it done, and this is how my hair looks with the pomade. And the scent on this one, by the way, it stays with you the whole day. It's not too strong, unlike the one in the movie, because the Dapper Dan in the movie is actually known for its overpowering and overbearing scent, which actually does play a role. That's the main feature of the pomade, which actually give its role within the plot, the strong scent of the pomade. However, in this particular Dapper Dan over here, the scent isn't too strong. It's not overbearing, but it's not really that weak either, but you would definitely smell it with you the whole day. It does not get any stronger nor weaker. The intensity of the scent is pretty much the same all day. Now, honestly, the washability of this stuff isn't too easy at all. It'd probably take about at least 4 washes to get it out within, without any more, just, sorry, what am I saying? Basically, after just one application without any buildup from the next day or so, just after even only one application, one day of application of this pomade would take you about 4 rounds of shampoo at least. For me, I normally use about at least 2 large scoops on my hair, and that's not, probably I use them 3 today. But yeah, if you have any more questions about this pomade, do not hesitate to ask me anything in the comment section below. But final verdict on yes ma'am, it's Dapper Dan. Really nice tribute, and it's really cool to own in your collection. Nice tribute to the movie Pomade, and I think they actually kind of did a good job in replicating, on trying to create a replica of the pomade in the movie without completely copying it exactly, but it's pretty much good for what they're trying to go for. And it's so far one of the best factory made non-homebrewed medium pomades in my opinion. Really nice true medium hold, good shine that isn't too greasy looking, but gives your hair a really nice healthy gloss and lets people know that you have product in there. It is by no means definitely not a low shine, but it's not a high shine neither. It's like a true medium shine that is that has somewhat of a glossy sheen to it that doesn't look too greasy. And nice scent. I love the scent on it because, like I said, I really like fruity scents. Great buildup as well, and overall this is just really great stuff. This is really worth getting if you actually do find a can near your area. And if you're really curious about getting this pomade, then don't be afraid to, because I really like this stuff a lot, clearly. And that's all I have to say about it, really. If you like this video and you want to see more content, then just go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click on the bell icon to never miss a single upload of mine. And leave a like and comment this video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay greasy, everybody.